Today we hope to show you somewhere you might like to visit, so like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments if there's a location you'd like to know more about. Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today we're back in Los Angeles taking a quick walk through the Grand Central Market. Located in downtown Los Angeles, Grand Central Market stretches all the way from Broadway in the southeast to Hill Street in the northwest. For those of you who watched our video on the Angels Flight, the Hill Street entrance is right across the street from the lower end of that railway, and it's where we begin our tour. The vendors inside the market change from time to time, so they may be different when you visit. But we were there in September 2024, and there were 40 vendors throughout the market, most of which served food, so take all of that into consideration if you compare this to when you arrive. And while we did want to try something to review it, there are simply so many choices here we suffered with decision overload and ended up not stopping for anything. We will definitely have to come back to correct that. The stall right next to the giant neon sign is the Oyster Gourmet. As you might expect, they serve oysters as well as clams, shrimp, and raw fish. Across from that, ahead of us, is G&B Coffee from Kyle Glanville and Charles Babinski. They have coffee, signature drinks, and salted dark hot chocolate. Beyond that is Golden Road Brewery, a tasting bar featuring 20 on-tap beers made in LA, and Maple Block Meat Company, which offers smoked meats made to order with in-house sides and sauces. Turning left and heading toward Broadway, we first see China Cafe. They've been here since 1959 with the same signs and same menu: chop suey, chow mein, noodles, fried rice, and egg foo young. On the left, the Filipino rice bowl sign is still here, but the stall is now empty. Just behind China Cafe, you'll find Nona's Empanadas. They handcraft empanadas in a variety of flavors such as carne asada, Nutella, Philly cheesesteak, and banana and dulce de leche. Just beyond that is Sushi Rush, in case you weren't expecting to see a sushi place in LA. Not only do they offer a variety of sushi options, but also Japanese-style shaved ice for those hot Southern California days. You can get authentic tacos and burritos at Ana Maria, in case you weren't expecting to see a Mexican place in LA. And I'm kicking myself for missing the stalls behind this one, which include For the Win, an award-winning burger place with grass-fed patties, as well as Ghost Sando, which offers inventive deli-style sandwiches like their Dutch Crunch Roll. To the left, across from Ana Maria, is Bento Ya, serving Japanese food and known for their bento boxes. Next we see Roast to Go, another place for tacos, burritos, and combination plates. They also sell meats by the pound. Not seen here, because I keep missing the stalls further to my right, sorry about that, is Jose Chiquito, which serves breakfast all day as well as burgers, salads, and sandwiches. To the left, as you saw a moment ago, is Torres Produce. As the name suggests, you can get plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables here. And just past that, which you can just barely see here on the left, is Valeria's, where you can get dried chilies, spices, beans, and moles, among other things. And right after that on the left is Wexler's Deli, where you can get bagels, sandwiches, house-cured meats, and fish. Across from it on the right is Olio Wood-Fired Pizzeria, which offers Neapolitan-style pizzas, as well as salads, appetizers, and beer. Further to the right, where I keep missing stuff, is Tacos Tombras a Tomas, another Mexican food stall serving steam trays meats such as carne asada and pork al pastor. And now we're passing Sticky Rice on the right, which bills its offerings as Thai comfort food, using organic, free-range, locally sourced ingredients. Behind this is another stall I missed, the Asian tea and sandwich shop called Moon Rabbit. There were a lot of people walking around with their boba teas while we were there. Barely seen on the left a moment ago was McConnell's Fine Ice Cream, which I was trying not to stop at. They have scoops, sundaes, and a build-your-own ice cream sandwich. Now on the left is Broad Street Oyster, the second oyster-based stall, which is two more than I expected. These guys are apparently known for their lobster rolls. Way over there on the right is Need & Company. I was expecting a bread company, and they do have some Italian sandwiches, but they mainly serve various pastas. This is where to go if you want some Italian food. And just in front of us now is Ramen Hood, which offers all vegan food, from soups to noodle bowls to fusion dishes like tofu al pastor tacos. Just past that is Berlin Currywurst. As the name suggests, you can get German sausages topped with curry, and sometimes a fried egg. If you're a fan of curried sausages, this may be your place. And speaking of eggs, yes, those signs on the left say Egg Slut, where they sell a number of egg-based meals. According to their marketing, you have to really love eggs to be an egg slut. As we approach the Broadway entrance, let's not overlook Via Moreliana, right next to Berlin Currywurst. They specialize in carnitas and prepare them just like they do in Michoacan, Mexico, where they were first created. We'll be heading over there for the next part, but since we're doubling back first, not heading straight over, I'll mention right at the Broadway entrance is The Juice, where you can get a number of juices, milks, and wellness shots. And on the opposite side of the Broadway entrance is another place I'm mad at myself for missing and not even getting any footage of. And that would be the Donut Man, offering several tempting donuts, including their fresh strawberry and fresh peach donuts. Directly in front of us is La Fruteria, which offers Mexican street snacks of spicy and healthy fruit cups, as well as fruit salads, fruit shakes, and more. To the right, between that and the Juice, is Bastion Bakery. Here's where you'll find a large variety of baked goods, croissants, pastries, and bread, as well as some seasonal flavors you might want to ask about. As we head back toward Hill Street, we pass Lucky Bird, which was closed while we were there. If they were open, they'd be fixing up fried chicken, mac and cheese, and biscuits, among other things. Across from that, and not seen here, is Fat and Flour, which sells pies and cookies. It was also closed while we were there. Next we come to Shiku, serving home-style Korean food inspired by the dosi rock their mothers used to make. Also closed. I think we came at a bad time. The Doritos display is really eye-catching, but I think it's just a display. A walk-in display, but a display. Beyond that is Cerritas Pupuseria. Say that 5 times fast. This is where you can find plenty of different Salvadoran food, particularly handmade pupusas, but also stews and fried plantains. If you're sick of all this food and just want to shop for jewelry, you can come here at Grand Central Market Jewelry. They also repair watches and copy keys. On the left is Valeria's, which we mentioned earlier when we were on the other side of it. We captured it a lot better here. Just past there is La Huerta, where you can be a kid or an adult in a candy store. Mix and match American candies, Mexican nuts, and dried fruit, among other things. And we are again passing Torres Produce on the left. But just beyond that, also closed while we were there, is La Tostaderia, which specializes in Mexican seafood dishes. Get your fish tacos and seafood-based ceviches and tostadas here. Now we come to Villa's Tacos, who are definitely borrowing their logo from the LA Dodgers. There are a number of Mexican food places here, but this one was the winner of the Taco Madness competition in both 2021 and 22, so this should probably be toward the top of your list. And up ahead, almost to where we started this tour, is Teddy's Tiny Bites. They've created a variety of different flavors of mini pancakes, including their signature ashta, which is a mixture of orange blossom drizzle and crushed pistachios. And that's everything we saw, and a number of things we didn't. Have you sampled some of the tastes found in the Grand Central Market? What are your favorites? What are some you'd skip? Any recommendations for the next time we go, since we neglected to try anything this time? We may need to make up for that by doing a video on a particular stall. Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified of new uploads. And while you're here, check out some of our other videos.